I noticed you got some people calling this the pink room, the serenity room, the peace room, the love room.
That's what I'm naming rooms.
Oh, Lord, stop. Listen. Listen to me for a second.
I picked out some names.
I know you sure did. Stop. Listen to me. Stop. Stop. Listen to me for a minute. I hear you, Robert. I hear you. Robert. Listen, stop it, Robert. Stop it.
I can't wait to name a room.
Stop. Let me tell you what you should name your room. Can I give you a great name for your room?
Yes.
Room number 1, room number 2, room number 3, and room number 4. Those are great names for your rooms. Let me tell you why. Because when you got 50, 60 listings and you got people running this stuff for you, it has to be simple. If you got to think about pink room, serenity room, love room, whoever's room, Maya Angelou's room, like if you got to think about all of that stuff, I mean, it's a nice little touch. So don't get me wrong, it's a nice touch. But if you got 50, 60, 70 rooms and you ain't the one running them, it's one of the reasons why we also do same color linens and stuff. Because the less my people have to think about things, the less chance that they're going to make mistakes, the easier it's going to be, the less my costs are going to be, the less errors we're going to have. It's going to cost me time and money and headache. So I'm keeping it simple so that everything works the same. Oh, it's always working the same. One of the things I tell my kids all the time, I want this stuff to be boring to you. What does that mean? Not boring meaning it's not fun. Not boring meaning it's not necessarily exciting. But boring meaning you don't really have to think about it anymore because it's pretty much all the same all the time, every day, because you systemize this thing to a point where now you could go and do those things that you need to do, those things that you're called to do, the things that you want to do, because you got these things working and they're firing on all cylinders. Why? Because it's simple. You want to get excited about 4, 5, or 6 listings and do all of that? So be it. Go ahead. But 4, 5, 6 listings are not going to get you to financial freedom. It ain't going to get you to being able to really, really build legacy, begin building generational wealth. It ain't going to get you there. You're going to be scratching the surface thinking you're doing something, you've done something, but you ain't doing nothing, not compared to what you really want to do, unless that was your idea. Like if initially you came in and all you wanted was 5 or 6 listings, you got it. You just roll with it. That's what you got. Good. I'm not here to push you any further. That's really what you're called to do. But if you're limiting yourself because you want to feel good about what you named your listings or what colors, you're highlighting in your rooms all the time, right? The themes of your homes and stuff. If you're limiting yourself by that and not keeping it simple, I'm not saying you can't do it, but if it's causing you to limit your growth and your ability to do more. Remember, I say the more you have, the less you should be doing, not the more. That goes against conventional wisdom. Conventional wisdom says, wait a minute, if you got more, like on these 10, if this is the type of work you got to do to maintain these 4, 5, or 6, now, if you get 20, you're going to have to multiply that by another 5 as far as the type of work. That's wrong. That's conventional. That's why many businesses go out of business because they're following traditional, conventional rules.